Hello students, myself Rajesh Kumar Sharma, your biology teacher. Today we are going to discuss seed. As in our previous lecture we have discussed about post fertilization changes, that is formation of endosperm from polar nuclei. When polar nuclei or central cell fuses with male gamete, then there is formation of endosperm takes place and formation of embryo. When one male gamete fuses with egg cell, that results into zygote, and this zygote develops into embryo, and embryo is the part of a seed which have ability to germinate and gives rise into a new plant. Clear? Now let us start seed. Seed is the result of changes into ovule during post fertilization changes. Ovule change into seed, while ovary changes into fruit. Ovule wall forms seed coat, while ovary wall forms fruit wall. Okay? And calyx corolla wither out. In some cases, calyx is present like brinjal, lady's finger, tomato, etc. Let us start seed. In angiosperm, the seed is the final product of sexual reproduction. It is often described as a fertilized ovule. Seeds are formed inside fruits. A seed typically consists of seed coat, cotyledons, and an embryo axis. The cotyledons of the embryo are simple structure, generally thick and swollen due to storage of food reserves, as in case of legumes or pulse family. Mature seed may be non-albuminous or albuminous. Non-albuminous seeds have no residual endosperm, as it is completely consumed during embryo development. Non-albuminous, also called as non-endospermic seed, means the seeds in which there is no endosperm. The endosperm is consumed during development of embryo. Another one, that is albuminous or endospermic seeds, in that remains of endosperm are present even after embryo development. Non-albuminous seeds have no residual endosperm, as it is completely consumed during embryo development. Example: pea, groundnut, sunflower. Albuminous seeds retain a part of endosperm, as it is not completely used up during embryo development. Example, that is wheat, maize, barley, castor. Occasionally in some seeds such as black pepper and beer or beet, ब्लैक पेपर मीन्स काली मिर्च। बीट चुकंदर। रेमेंट्स या रेमिनेंट ऑफ न्यूसेलस आर आल्सो persistent. This residual persistent nucellus is called as perisperm. This term is very important as it is frequently asked in board exams. How we can define perisperm? Persistent nucellus is called as perisperm. Integments of ovule harder as tough protective seed coats. Means integument of ovule converted into seed coats. The micropyle remains as a small pore in the seed coat. This facilitates the entry of oxygen and water into the seed during germination. As the seed matures, its water content is reduced and seeds become relatively dry. 10 to 15% moisture by mass. The general metabolic activity of embryo slows down. The embryo may enter a state of inactivity called dormancy. Means during unfavorable environmental condition, embryo goes under dormancy period. Okay, that is inactive. Means during this time they are unable to germinate and develops into a new plant. Or if favorable conditions are available, adequate moisture and oxygen and suitable temperature, they germinate. As ovules mature into seeds, the ovary develops into fruit, as I told you earlier. That is that transformation of ovule into seed and ovary into fruit proceeds simultaneously. The wall of ovary develops into wall of fruit called pericarp. The fruit may be fleshy, as in case of guava, orange, mango, or it may be dry, as in groundnut and mustard. Many fruits have evolved mechanism for dispersal of seeds. Okay. In most plants, by the time fruits develops from the ovary, other floral parts degenerates and fall off. However, in few species such as apple, strawberry, cashew, etc., the thalamus also contribute to fruit formation. Such fruits are called false fruits. Most fruits, however, develops from or only from the ovary and are called true fruits. Means if the development of fruit occurs only from the ovary, that fruit is called as true fruit. Okay. And if there is involvement of other floral structures in the development of fruit, then that fruit is called as false fruit. Means along with ovary, other structures like thalamus, or you can say calyx, corolla, also takes part in development of fruit. That fruit is called as false fruit. Clear? Although in most of the species fruits are the result of fertilization, there are few species. Means generally fruit formation occurs a result of fertilization, but in some cases the fruit develop without fertilization. There are few species in which fruits develop without fertilization. Such fruits are called as parthenocarpic fruits. Banana is one such example. Parthenocarpy can be induced through the application of growth hormones, and such fruits are seedless. Banana and grapes you may have seen or may be eaten too. There is no seed and they develop from parthenogenetic process, and this development of fruit is called as parthenocarpic fruits. Seeds offer several advantages to angiosperm. Firstly, since reproductive process such as pollination and fertilization are independent of water, seed formation is more dependable. Also, seed have better adaptation या adaptive strategies for dispersal to new habitat and help in the species development. Okay, seed is the basis of our agriculture. Dehydration and dormancy mature the seed are crucial for storage of seeds, which can be used throughout the year and also raise to the crop in the next season. Can you imagine agriculture in absence of seeds or in presence of seeds which germinate straight away soon after formation and cannot be stored? मीन्स फॉर्मेशन हो और स्टोर ना किया जाए. हाउ लॉन्ग डू द सीड रिमेन अलाइव आफ्टर दे आर dispersed? This period again varies greatly. In a few species, the seeds lose viability within few months. Seeds of a large number of species live for several years. Some seeds can remain alive for hundreds of years. There are several records of very old yet viable seeds. What is viable? Viable means they are able to germinate and gives rise to a new plant. That is called a viable seeds. The oldest is that of a lupine. Lupine articus, excavated from Arctic tundra. The seed germinated and flowered after an estimated record of 10,000 years of dormancy. Means lupine seed germinate even after 10,000 years, a very long period. After that, they are viable and germinate and gives rise a new plant. A recent record of 2,000-year-old viable seed is of date palm, Phoenix dactylifera, discovered during archaeological excavation at King Herod Palace near the Dead Sea. Okay. Next, we will discuss apomixis and polyembryony in our next lecture. Okay. Thank you.